bet you that some of you have been doing some wondering there why I've chosen to make the decision that I've made, stepping down as the governor of the great state of Alaska. Well, it's because I feel I can do more, much more, to make a difference for our priorities without having to be seen always through the filter of the mainstream media there. And you know what I mean, the mainstream media. And that's why I'm so grateful. I am grateful and thankful to Fox News and to God, to Fox News and to God for giving me this opportunity here. And it is no more politics as usual. We're going to do some talking about the real issues facing America and Americans also right now, the truly important matters of the day. First, let's talk about Trig. I sure wish folks could ever understand that we all could learn so much from someone like Trig. I know he needs me, but I need him even more. What a child can offer to set priorities right, and that time is precious, and some, like our liberal president, would prefer that I killed Trig, but for being so special needy. But I think the world needs more Trigs, not fewer Trigs, and I'm real happy to report that my daughters are working on that right now.
Ooh, Barracuda.
Folks, America deserves better than a president who goes to the Middle East and apologizes, and America also deserves better than a president who can't speak from his heart about his priorities of the American people, and who's so insincere that he has to use a teleprompter. Pause. Turn to camera 2. Now, some of the folks in those mainstream media there are just scratching their heads, and they're banging their head against that wall trying to figure out who's going to be the future of the GOP, and I think the answer there is really our brave troops who are just really teaching us all a lesson about true sacrifice, prayer and true sacrifice. And the White House says that Rush Limbaugh is the leader of the GOP, and I for one think that Rush would be a super choice. And from my home in Alaska, I can see Rush. Now it's time for our Wildlife Minute, where we take a little moment to explore and learn about some of the great creatures that God put on his earth. This is the Alaska moose. These most noble and peaceful animals inhabit some of our most beautiful woodlands and feed mostly on grass and berries. For a hearty Alaska treat, cook with onions and bay leaves at 350 degrees for 6 to 8 hours. This is the Alaskan gray wolf. These majestic creatures are highly social and usually live in packs, showing us the importance of family. After being shot from a helicopter, they can be easily skinned by making a small incision at the neck and pulling the tail. For more information about these majestic creatures and some delicious new recipes, sign on to our website. We can't trust our big, bloated pork barrel government to protect our big, bloated pork barrel children. We must take justice into our own hands. This is Citizen's Arrest with Sarah Palin. Here is important information about today's dangerous predator. If you see this man in your community, first secure any underage daughters you might have, and then Citizen's Arrest.
Coming soon to Fox News Channel, Bridge to Nowhere with Sarah Palin.
It's my square table panel show, Bridge to Nowhere with Sarah Palin, where I sit down and play bridge and discuss the issues of the day with some of my favorite folks who are proud of America and don't disdain it.
Next week, Chuck Norris, Ricky Schroeder, and Henry Kissinger.
Watch the cards fly.
Only on Fox News.
Welcome back to the Sarah Palin Show with Sarah Palin. I'm Sarah Palin. Now, I know there might be some TV show hosts who do their shows for for 30 minutes or 60 minutes and a new one every day also. But I am not willing to waste the taxpayers' airwaves being a lame duck host like that. And so I'm stepping down from my new TV show, and you know, of course, my children are the most important Americans in America, and in response to asking, want me to make a difference in all our children's future outside of my new TV show. There were 4 yeses and 1 hell yeah, and the hell yeah sealed it. And someday I'll tell you about the fascinating details of all that. But yeah, it was basically that one of my kids said hell yeah, and so sure, I could stay here and continue doing the job that I'm being paid and was hired to do. But I know when it's time to pass the ball for victory. And all I can ask is that you trust me with this decision that I have made. And this is no more politics as usual. And I'm Sarah Palin. I'm not a lame duck. I'm a quitter.
Ooh, Barracuda.